Hello everyone, welcome to Automotive History Through Diecast. Today we got a bunch of odds and ends, some stuff I bought, some stuff I found, some stuff my buddy sent me from Korea. So we'll just start. Got this Series 4 cartoon, the El Camino. It's one I started collecting. Let's see, I'm up to the pickup truck, the Blazer, the El Camino, in the van now, so it keeps getting more and more that I'm collecting. I found this Back to the Future Premium. I don't plan on opening any of this. This will go with my pop culture wall. I don't have a premium version of this. I have the wagon wheel for $3, so all I would need is a premium of the flying one. So I'll have to look into that. There wasn't much on the pegs when I went hunting the other day. So I bought this. It's Silverado. I don't have any. Figured it wouldn't hurt to have one in the collection. So this is a Zinger. So we'll open that up and look at it. When I was out, I stopped at a 7-Eleven. The guy said no, he didn't have his, but they were supposed to be here within an hour or maybe two. He says it's definitely come back by 6 p.m. and I'll have them. And my thought was, well, if I come back by 6, they may be all gone. So I was like, I'll try back sooner. He's like, well, how many do you want? I said, I just want 2, one to open and one to keep carded. He says, I'll put 2 aside for you. So I went back in a couple hours and he had 2 put aside for me. There were still plenty there, but it was nice that he did put 2 aside for me. Next we have the Subaru RLC that came in today. Correct protector, real nice. But that's what protectors are for, right? Plus, I'm going to open this and maybe compare it to some other, like premium, see what the difference is. And then I bought these off my buddy in Korea. Here is the Mini GT Lamborghini. This is one of the newer releases. $966 if you're interested. And then we got the Roxy, $872. This one is selling out fast. If you're interested and you find it, I would buy it because the normal places I buy from was sold out in a day. I was lucky that I was able to get a hold of my buddy in Korea and he had some, so he shipped them over to me. All right, let me pause. We'll open some stuff up and take a closer look at it. All right, we'll start out with this Zinger. For some reason, I thought these had rubber tires. They don't. They're plastic, which is kind of disappointing, especially for $10 at Hobby Lobby. I thought they would have rubber tires, but like I said, I just wanted one to add to the collection. It's not something I'm going to collect, but it'll go with the Silverados. Next is that El Camino. Nice, simple, light blue. Nothing major about it, but goes well with the rims. Just another cool one to add to the collection. This one I wanted to show you. So I don't know if you remember back, I bought a bunch of those older Hot Wheels premiums, and they all had rubber band damage. I got them for like $2 a piece, something like that. This one was black with white stripes, so I painted it blue. So just kind of give you an idea of what I planned on doing with them. This way, more premiums in my collection, but they're not damaged. Next we have the 7-Eleven. I wheel swapped mine already. I think it looks way better. The tires they picked were horrible. I think it looks way better this way, so definitely going in the Super collection. Let's see, what's next? We got this Mini GT Lamborghini Liberty Walk. Super cool. I wish they put wider tires on it, but they did a really good job on this. This is definitely a cool one to add to the collection. Then we have the Roxy. This is really cool. Like I said, these are selling out fast from Mini GT. If it's something you want, I would grab it, because they're going to be hard to find. I know the green one sold out already in most places. So there's Roxy, and here's Rexy. Like I said, they're a little different than Hot Wheels. I think they're a little more true to the car than Hot Wheels is, but still both very cool. I don't think the Roxy will ever command the money that the Hot Wheels one does, but it's still cool to have both of them in the collection. Obviously, I don't ever plan on opening the Roxy Chase, so this way I have one open now. And then lastly, we have this RLC Supra. This thing's beautiful. The blue on it is just amazing. They did a really good job on it. I think they picked the right wheels. These gold bronzy wheels are perfect for it. Hood opens. And then I just picked out some other Subarus I have. So this would be the mainline, or no, the premium version of this RLC. Just to kind of show you the difference. Obviously, SpectraFlame's the biggest difference between RLC and premium. Got a couple other of those. Here's a nice orange one. Like I said, I just grabbed. Here's another Hot Wheels premium. I like the way Lamley does a little car show at the end with all the different versions of the car. Here is another Hot Wheels, if I can get the hair off of it. There we go. Very sharp looking. I almost bought a Subaru. Thought about it. But of course the one I wanted had to be stick shift and all that, and wasn't sure about the wife driving stick if she ever needed to. This is a really cool version. This is a Hot Wheel Premium. So yeah, this one's a Hot Wheel Premium. And then we have a Mini GT. I believe that's a Mini GT. But I really like the Rally Series ones. And then the last one we got is this cool HKS one. Alright, well, I appreciate you stopping by. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.